this shit stolen. If that bitch tell on me, I'ma do a fucking drive-by in her colon. With my meat, gotta keep it obsolete. Like Chris Brown when Rihanna got her fucking ass beat.
What's up, y'all? Today I will be ranking the Marvel movies that I've seen. So I was just looking at my notes app to look at the list of my favorite movies I put in there. I saw this note that I made a while ago for a video called Every Marvel Movie I've Seen. So a little backstory. I was never really into the MCU for real. I was kind of forced into it by a friend. And the only other movies that I did seen outside the MCU were some of those old movies as a kid that I hold near and dear to my heart. So today I will be going through the 21 Marvel movies that I have looked at and ranking them on a grading scale. So A, B, C, D, F, and S for superb. First on the list is Spider-Man 3. I remember seeing this in theaters. I liked it. Now, people say this was the worst out of the Sam Raimi trilogy, but I was cool with it. I liked it. Will I sit there and watch it again? No. I think I tried to. Didn't really. And like I said, I'm not really into these movies for real. I'm into comedy movies, but as a whole, I give it a B. Fantastic Four 2005. I love this movie. I think MTV2 has showed it like a few years ago, and I looked at it and I loved it. Like, I still like it. I enjoyed this movie. Like, I always want to, if I do watch superhero movies, I like to see their personal life. I don't want to just see them just fighting crime or whatever. I want to see them get personal. Like, this origin story was nice. To me, at least. Like, I don't know shit about the Fantastic Four outside of this movie. I didn't read the comic. That's another thing. I'm not a comic book reader either. My only introduction to these characters are either from these live action movies or some TV show that either like Nicktoons or Jetix made around the time. So this movie, I'm going to give it an A. Fantastic Four: Rise of the Silver Surfer. I don't know why I thought this movie was bad. Like, I watched this a few years ago and I liked it. I enjoyed, like, the cast of the Fantastic Four. I enjoyed them. Of course, like, Sue nagging Reed was kind of, like, annoying me a little bit. But aside from that, I like these movies. They use their 90 minutes good, and I'll watch them again. A tier. X-Men Origins Wolverine. This is a movie I was forced to watch. My cousin, he had the movie and showed it to us, and Deadpool was in it, and I was all happy, like, oh, they got Deadpool in it, the Ryan Reynolds character, they got him in it. And like, this movie was not fun. This movie was kind of boring. They did Deadpool horribly. I would never watch this shit again. I'm gonna give it a D. In all honesty, I'm not watching this again. And what had me hyped was will.i.am was in it, but as a kid, I don't think his acting was good. Like, again, I have not watched this movie in years, but from when I watched it, the whole movie was just bad. Deadpool, man, I love this movie. Like, the fact that it took so long for them to really get this off the ground, the fact that I was able to just witness it. Like, I started liking Deadpool from when me and my nephew was playing Ultimate Alliance, Marvel Ultimate Alliance on the Xbox 360 in 2008. And Deadpool was just different from everybody else. But I'm not going to go too much into detail with that. Love the movie, love the story. And then, like, with the budget they had, the stuff that they used, and it was great. Like, because, of course, like, he's an X-Men character, but he doesn't need the X-Men in his movie. Like, it's his damn movie. Like, I get tired of, like, seeing certain things. Like, you know, the Hawkeye show, they say not even about Hawkeye or whatever. Like, you would just have like, the Flash movie, for instance. That movie was barely about the damn Flash. Like, it was about the Flash, but Batman took the spotlight, and the damn Supergirl, what was that her name? I don't know. Deadpool, S tier. Deadpool 2, I liked it. It just wasn't as good as the first one, story-wise, but joke-wise, it was up the notch. It was funnier. Deadpool 2, I'll give it A. Venom. Look, this movie had a slow start to me as well. I ended up, like, seeing the stars was showing it one day, so I turned to it. And the first few minutes of it was boring the fuck out of me. I'm like, what the fuck is happening? It didn't get good until Venom came onto the screen. So any scene with Venom was good. the rest of the shit, I wasn't really having fun with. I wouldn't watch this again. If I do, I would watch this in the middle, like the halfway point. But Venom is actually decent. He's a fun character. So I give Venom 1 a C tier. Venom, Let There Be Carnage. I went to the movies to go see this. I liked it. It was cool. Was some parts boring? Cause I like Woody Harrelson, but I didn't like him talking with him and his girlfriend or whatever. I wanted to see more Venom. Venom and Tom Hardy's dynamic is great due to the fact that Tom Hardy plays Venom and Eddie. But I like this movie. I would watch it again. I haven't though, but I did like it. I'm gonna give it a B. Black Panther. This is a movie I was forced to see. And here's my thing. Like, it's not like... So, look, I'm not into MCU movies. I don't like MCU movies because MCU movies follow the same formula. Like, they have the action, and that's cool and shit, but I don't really care about that. And they have those corny jokes in it. So, we went to go see this in high school as, like, an educational trip about, oh, this is, like, an all-black cast, and it's a superhero, and... yada, yada, yada. Now, it wasn't a bad movie. I liked it. It didn't feel like an MCU movie, so that was good. Killmonger, Michael B. Jordan, he stole the show. I damn near want a movie with just him in it. Like, it was good. Now, that CGI fight him and Killmonger and Black Panther did look bad. It looked like a video game. But other than that, it was cool. I have not watched it again because, again, I did not care for this, but... I'm gonna give it a B. Black Panther Wakanda Forever. I went to the movies to go see this because I don't think I had a real desire to see it. I think my mom wanted to see it and I just went with her. If that was the case, I don't remember. But this was cool. I liked it. Shuri, she did good. And it's like, I understand they didn't want to scrap the movie because Chadwick died. So I like what they did. It was cool. I wouldn't watch this again either. It had some of those MCU jokes in it. And it had too many white people in it for my liking. But I liked it. I liked it more than the first one. So I give it an A, though I wouldn't watch it again. Avengers Age of Ultron. I was forced to see this. This is why I started watching MCU movies. My friend took me to see this. And I was not having fun. So it's like... This is when I'm like, Marvel movies have this same formula where it's like, it'll keep your attention, but you will get bored, but you will still be engaged with it, and those jokes they tell are not funny. This was one of those movies. I'm like, I don't care about what the fuck is happening. Like, I got really bored when they went to like, what's his name, Hawkeye House? I'm just like, I'm ready to go. These movies should not be this damn long. Take me out. But I don't remember shit from this movie. I will not watch it again. I'll give it a C. Avengers Infinity War. So like I said, just because I've seen Age of Ultron, I'm just like, I might as well finish out the series. So this was a good ass movie. I liked it. There's a threat. There's the crossover. It was cool. It was really cool. I liked it. I'm going to give it an A. Avengers Endgame. Avengers Endgame continuation was the final chapter. I liked it too. And ain't much more I can say. Infinity War was better than Endgame. But they both were still good movies. Like the climax fight and all that was good. So, I'm going to also give Endgame an A. I'm trying to see, should I give Infinity War an S, though? Because Infinity War was a good-ass movie. Especially, that was my first introduction to the Guardians of the Galaxy. And it made me want to watch their movies. But I'm going to just keep them both at A. Spider-Man Homecoming. So, as a person who does not like remakes, so I grew up with the Sam Raimi trilogy. So then once they switched it and, like, did the whole new recasting with, like, Andrew Garfield and shit, I didn't watch that. But then when they added Tom Holland, like, had his Spider-Man and said he was going to be in the MCU or whatever, I'm just like, fine, I guess I'll watch it. So, I liked Spider-Man Homecoming. It's just, people didn't like the fact of him being Iron Man Jr. And I didn't either. But, like, as a movie, it's cool. Especially the writing, the story. And that's the thing. These Spider-Man movies do not seem like MCU movies. Like, The jokes they tell are actually funny. Good as fuck. So, Spider-Man Homecoming, he felt like Iron Man Jr., which was annoying, but I liked the movie. None was bad about the movie. I give it an A. Spider-Man Far From Home. This movie, y'all, I loved it. This was a nice sequel to Homecoming. Iron Man's gone. No more Iron Man Jr. shit for the most part. The villain, fucking Mysterio, good as. I love this movie. I really do love this movie. Like, I watch this any day. I love, like, Peter's dynamic with MJ and Ned. It's just a fun movie. S tier. Spider-Man No Way Home. This was a good movie. I liked it. How many times I see it? I think I seen it twice in theaters. It was cool. It's not as good as Spider-Man Far From Home. I'm trying to really remember this. Because, like, yeah, it's a crossover movie. And it had a real story to it. It was fun. I'm trying to remember, like, why the fuck did they come to the universe? Like, I don't remember much from it. But I know it was a good movie. I'm going to just say A tier. Now, I added to it a series on here that I have watched. So, like I said, I got two, but I only watched one fully, and that was She-Hulk. So, the She-Hulk series, I liked it. I was cool with it. It wasn't that bad. People were overdoing it. Like, it got some of those corny MCU jokes, but it was really, like, a nice show about a woman dealing with life. And I mean, like, was there a lot of, like, She-Hulk scenes in here? Kinda. It wasn't, like, a shit ton, but it'd be enough where she would turn into She-Hulk. It just felt like a regular ass, like, sitcom, rom-com shit. It was cool. It had its flaws, but I enjoyed it. I'm gonna give it a B. So, the next show, Moon Knight. So, I seen 3.5 of the 6 episodes. I need to finish it, but I can rate it based on just that. So, I first was introduced to Moon Knight through Marvel Ultimate Alliance. I thought he was cool. It was cool that he was throwing moons at people. It was cool he had his that little stick. So I watched this show. Oscar Isaac. He is a good ass actor. Like, I liked him in the Star Wars movies, but him in this show is the shit. Like, he did his shit. Like, again, another one of those things where it's like you have to play two versions of yourself. Like, he's playing just the two versions. Like I said, with Venom, like, Tom Hardy plays it well with being Eddie and Venom, and Oscar Isaac does well with playing two different versions of himself in here with the accents and all such. Beauty. I did not finish this. I will finish this, but I'm gonna just give it an S just because of the acting. Like, that is some good shit. Spider-Man Into the Spider-Verse. Now, I was like everybody else who didn't want to see this. Oh, it's a cartoon. Why would I want to go see a cartoon? Because, like, most of the Marvel movies are live action. But since it's got a theatrical release, I'm like, let me go on and watch it. And I loved it. Like, I'm like, this is decent as hell. Like, it was nice. A nice movie, nice take and all that. It just... And, like, the animation for it, I liked it. Because it's a comic book movie. So, having an animation style like that makes sense. Now, though I love this movie... I love the animation style of the movie. I do hate that it has affected, like, literally all of the damn animated movies now. They're trying to look like Spider-Verse. Which, I'm not going to say that's a bad thing, but it is annoying. Because now, like, I'm so used to, like, movies trying to do that DreamWorks animation thing. Now they're finna try to look comic booky, which doesn't fit for everything. Like, the Ninja Turtles doing that style, I mean... I guess, like, it kind of fit, but now, like, Pixar did it with Puss in Boots. And, again, I guess that's fine, like, but I just hope Shrek 5 don't look like that, all I'm gonna say. But, anyway, good movie, A tier. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse. This is a good-ass movie. I went to the movies to go see this. This was nice and emotional. I don't remember much from because I only seen this movie once. So a lot of these I only seen one time. I liked it. I'm waiting on the final installment. S tier. The Amazing Spider-Man. I just saw this a few months ago. And I liked it. I don't remember shit from it, but I liked it. I liked what I was watching. It was not a bad movie. I just wish I remembered it. Jesus Christ. That'd be the thing. Like some of these Marvel movies, you just watch one time and I don't remember shit from them. But it was cool. I'm gonna give it a B. Final movie, Deadpool and Wolverine. This movie, kind of disappointing. It's not even no damn kind of, y'all. Like, I've been just really contemplating on if I like this movie or not. I didn't. Like, waiting 6 years for this movie to come out and what we got just hurt my soul. Not trying to dwell on the last movie, not trying to dwell on Deadpool, but like, the little backstory, they didn't want the original two writers from the first two to come back. And you could just tell, like, the new writers just did not know how to write Deadpool or knew how to write Ryan Reynolds. Like, they just, some of the jokes were not hitting, they were not landing. But just to rate the movie, I'm going to give it a C. So, yep. That's my list of all the Marvel movies I've watched. Again, I am not an MCU fan. And I know some people are diehard fans. Those movies aren't my cup of tea. The only good thing about those movies are the action, but you have to sit through like a long ass period of like exposition talking about the story and character moments before you get to the action. And I just rather search up those scenes, like the damn Captain America. What was that movie, Civil War? The scene where the crossover happens with all the characters fighting and shit with Spider-Man and all that. I just searched that scene up on YouTube because I was not going to sit through that movie. That movie's probably good, though, because, again, MCU movies, I will never say any of them are bad. I'm going to just say they are the same. Literally, like, joke-wise, pacing-wise, story-wise, they're damn near the same. That's why I don't want to watch any of them. But, yeah, let me know what y'all think about my ranking. Where would you rank these? Yeah, let's have a discussion in the comments.
I got you niggas nervous like a pop, trying to act as virgin hot vegan daughter where the cock goes. Wake up, wash ass, go and eat some Roscoe's. Head back to the studio to munch upon some tacos.